Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome to part 100 of Tales of Berseria. Dude, I feel like I just started playing Berseria like a week ago and we're already at part 100. I have done like 3 or 4 5-hour streams now that I think about it. Berseria is just so much fun, dude. I love this game. It's so great. But yeah, the Abbey's got a Therion down here. It should be that Medissa lady whose daughter was killed by the Abbey, and after her daughter got demon blight, and they were turned in by the dude that Medissa was considering to marry. I assume they were dating or something. And then Medissa killed the guy for turning in her daughter, who got murdered by the Abbey. So it's all kinds of messed up. But let's get in here. Let's get in here and see what we can do. There's also another pathway over there. I bet it leads to that door that was locked for us earlier. Did we ever... We did get the geoboard thing. I was about to say, did we ever find the geoboard, whatchamacallit, in this dungeon? And we definitely did. Hello. I need to turn all of these on, it looks like. Gimme. Boop. Do that one. And last but not least, there you have it. All right, Medissa, time to go.
A barrier. She's a Therion.
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
Yeah. You're Medissa?
I am. And who might you be?
We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias. It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medissa.
There's no escape.
What? Please, don't give up. I can...
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you. If you dare sully Shepherd Artorias' ideals and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
She just summoned snakes? Oh my goodness, it's just a bunch of little weak snake boys.
She's the Abbey's lackey now. Way to jinx it, Rokuro.
Rokuro. Yo, she may be the Abbey's lackey or whatever, but her snake summoning skills suck. That was easy. Oh, we mastered a lot of stuff there. I pressed X too fast.
They just keep coming.
That snake woman keeps summoning them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
Your left hand. Don't tell me you're the calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medissa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therion?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therion, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself. It matters not what dreadful form my body may take. I will revive Enominat and change this wretched world!
If that's how it is, fine. We'll take you by force.
Alright, here's the actual boss part. Therion Medissa. I can't believe that a lady called Medissa became a Medusa-like creature. Who could have predicted?
Death will not be in vain!
This woman, she's just a grieving mother. It doesn't matter. Crush them all!
She's not just a grieving mother. Do you see the devil snake powers she has? That's more than just being a mom. That's not not all moms can turn into demon snake creatures. I think. Wait a minute. Have I discovered a horrible truth about mothers that I had never considered before? Did no one tell me this? Is this a well-kept secret? And then Tales of Berseria just gave it away? Alright, well, killed all the rocks. Weak to earth. What a loser. Yeah, slice him. Slice him good. Come here, you. This fight is going pretty well so far. If we're lucky, we might be able to get a big Mystic Art kill shot at the end. Dude, look at this chain damage. Wait a minute, I gotta go ahead and do my Mystic Art right here. Honestly, going for it. Oh, Rokuro didn't have enough to combo. I immediately tried to combo Mystic Arts because I was like 2 times damage, she might actually die. But Rokuro was incapable. Actually, I was unable to do any chaining there because Rokuro and Magilu both need whatchamacallit. Call backup, don't do that. She sure did call backup though. Ow! What the heck was that, game? Wait a minute, Aizen, res me. Resing me will let us still get some decent whatchamacallit. Fine. Alright, I'll deal with this for you. If you guys could like handle, oh my word, this damage. This chick is a problem. I'm not gonna be able to get my Mystic Art ready in time to Mystic Art her. Even though Magilu and Aizen are ready, unfortunately. Alright, well, I killed her. What are these things weak to? Earth. Die. There's one snack left over there. And then this one. Well, I can Mystic Art this thing. Yep, may as well, alright? Let Aizen get the bonus experience here. This definitely could have gone way better.
Whatever comes next, this is just the first step. To kill you, Howling Dragon!
Man, that art is so cool. The tier 2s are so good.
It's over.
Curse you, Lord of Calamity.
Lord of Calamity?
That's the name of the Demon Lord who will bring about the Age of Chaos.
Yo, let's
The
go!
unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world. The irredeemable, uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you.
Demon, Therion, Lord of Calamity. Call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please. Nothing more.
No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therion. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach. Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No! Honey, I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Diana.
Medissa,
She'll be all right. She's just unconscious.
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
Gotta hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medissa's regrets like that. Making her into a Therion who would do their bidding.
It's just so cruel.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Heliphys once we take Medissa out of here. And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medissa's honest resolve.
According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
You're too much, you know that? You and Medissa both. Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier.
Velvet,
I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
Yeah, Velvet's too cool. Alright, still got 21 grade there, not bad. Yeah, we lost a ton to the KO, but not used. Dude, it's so good having Resurrection on Aizen. I hope someone else gets a Resurrection style move. I don't know if only Aizen does. But not using an item is what netted us a decent amount of grade out of that, despite the KO. That stupid Lightning Blast one shot, that was so annoying. Yo, 7,000 experience, though. Very good buff and experience. Furious Fighter. Superior Ignite Sight. Unlocks level 3 random skills. Nice. More random skills. Don't mind if I do. 69 on the cooking as well. Dude, it doesn't get any better than this. Was there anything in here? There's like a little grabby thing back there. Who's carrying the lady right now? I guess Eleanor is. She's in the back. Bum, bum, bum. And I assume this is a nice little shortcut for us, is what I wanted to say. I tried to say like 3 words at once. It's a nice little shortcut for us to get, yeah, back up here. Nice, nice, nice. And look at all these cat souls. I'm loaded on kitty souls. You love to see it. There we are. Everything is coming up calamity for us lately. Wonderful. Velvet is level 40. Other characters are like almost catching up. They're only like 2 to 3 levels back. I don't mind them being 2 to 3 levels back, but I wish that Velvet was like level 42 and they were all 40 right now. I'd feel a lot better about everything. Still feel like we're a little behind. Am I going to Titania? I sure am. So I assume that means we just go back to Heliphys.
Woo, it's a biggie!
Bum, 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 ba-da-na-na. Get wrecked. You poor suckers. None of you ever stood a chance. I love not having Megasonic Thrust anymore, by the way. I think having Shadow Flow is the final Earth combo is way better, honestly. Come here. There we go.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
666 experience, very cursed. We have so much Feldspar stuff. Definitely, I'm thinking Feldspar Bracelet. We want to upgrade a lot for Aizen to give him that as like his long-term weapon whenever he's not mastering something else. And then probably Feldspar Boots, maybe? Got that open, not bad. Maybe Feldspar Boots? Or Feldspar Garment? Someone else can have a long-term Feldspar piece of equipment that we can hopefully get to like +5-ish, somewhere around there. We got a lot of Feldspar stuff right now, so we should be able to build it up pretty quick. Man, I love having the Geo board. So good. Back at the ice caps.
Hey, Eleanor. I was wondering, do you think I hurt Medissa saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Yeah, well, you know, these things, they happen. Look at all this murder. Get wrecked, idiots. Ooh, cutscene.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Let's slip through town and head for Titania before that changes.
Oh, what? No, wait, I wanted to go to the shop and whatnot. How could you?
So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, he won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open.
Look how worried I am.
Welcome back! That's Kamoana.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therion?
How could you tell her age from a glance? Okay. Oh my goodness, can we just kill her?
Eleanor!
Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
Is this a trick?
Kamoana may be a Therion, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother. I can't do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you...
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scary? I had a bad dream earlier.
My mommy said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
I hope Kamawana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamawana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
So Grimoire has come up with something else. How convenient that we had a child that lost her mother and then a mother that lost her child and they both became Therions. What fortuitous timing. And look, there's a bird. All right, good stuff, good stuff. How's my expedition looking? They coming by anytime soon? Nope, all right. I was about to say we probably need to look at equipment. No belts to master right now. What is this still good? All right. So we get the extra BG from this because we'll have a total of +5 on stuff when we put it on. That's why it's giving us the BG. Break soul power +20% is pretty nice. Attack up 5 and equipment learning speed up is pretty decent. We lose a lot of focus, is what sucks about it. Because the Feldspar belt gives some focus by default. I still think it's worth it, though. Mainly because the Cassandra's sash has the equipment skills learning speed up, which I find really nice. Ooh, wow. You got a lot of stuff done, didn't you? Well, here you go. You can try out these protective hops. Time you can't use items reduced by 20%. That's insanely good. No wonder it's going to take you 7 years to master that. Purity Charm for fire attack power up 9%. This Twin Charm only needs 90. Its effect is kind of lame, but let's get it done just to have it finished. And then you need to do the Feldspar daggers, which actually look pretty pog, not gonna lie. Look pretty sick. And you also need to do the silent daggers, but we'll get those next. All right, looking good, looking good. You're almost done with this halberd, which is fantastic because I think you have a couple of weapons to... Yeah, you do. The Naginata looks sick. Also, it's just attack up +8, which is an amazing default ability. You're done with that. Witching Hour is equipment skill learning speed up. We want you to master this more than anything else, so we're going to do that first. That is the most important. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Definitely hit me with a save. This is all going so swimmingly. We got another Therion. So there should only be 2 Therions left, I think. Because we have here Velvet, the human Therion, Bird Therion, Griffin, Plant Therion Kamoana, Snake Therion Medissa, Bug Therion, the bug that Laphicet carries around. And I think that's all 5 that we have here, and there are 7. So we have the Beast Therion and the Demon Therion left. Well, yeah, demons are demons, but there's a Therion that is demon-esque. It's like, I think it's Demi-Fiend is what they called him, or something. Or maybe it's just Fiend. But that's the other type of Therion we have left to go. Trying to look and see. There is something way over there. There's a little exclamation mark to look at. I want to get to that and check it out. If we can. Before we go talk to Grimoire.
Hey, do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet, Kamoana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Aizen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words, we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medissa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Aizen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me, Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim, too, can form precious bonds. True friendships, even family.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medissa if they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
I hope he's right.
That peach thing must be some like old Japanese proverb or something that I don't know off the top of my head. But I do love the way Magilu was immediately like, nonsense! Absolutely not! My expedition has returned! Gree
Take
wins.
a look at this.
Ooh, let's go!
Well,
I'm a
well.
gamer.
Now here's a fine haul.
I love me a fine haul. Still haven't found the new area, though. Now we'll get it eventually. One day. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably. Perhaps. I love seeing all the pirates just hanging out in Titania. It's very neat. Oh, dear. So this way should lead to that exclamation mark I saw? Maybe? Oh, we've never been back here. Here's where the little, like, inn section is of Titania. This is like, we have been here. I think this is where we fought Oscar and ate Ceres at the very start of the game. But it didn't, like, register that we had been here as a result because Velvet got here by, like, jumping off that ledge and all. Hey there. And there's that exclamation mark I was looking for. Oh, it's because this is the inn, so it's gonna give me an inn skit. All right, yeah, let's do it.
The oldest known map of the world was made by... Wow, it took them decades!
You always look so happy when you've got your nose in a book. What's so interesting about the one you've got there?
It's a book about surveying. When I read it, I can imagine myself traveling afar and making maps of the world. It sounds like so much fun.
I know just how you feel. I know Magilu and the others don't understand. But I just can't help but feel excited when I think about us completing a map of the entire world.
It's the thought of treasure that gets me more fired up.
Obviously, there's treasure waiting to be unearthed too, but that's more of a bonus on the side. Crossing uncrossable oceans, going to lands where none have gone before. The voyage itself, the dance with death, These things hold value greater than that of any treasure.
Ah, adventure! Truly the romance of the quest we call life.
Laphicet, you had a map, didn't you? The one you dropped when we first met?
It's a world map I got when I was with the Abbey, but I only checked out the places really close by. I could hardly call it adventure.
There's more to adventuring than visiting far-off lands and sailing stormy seas, you know. Adventures are about achieving your ambitions and leaping across the walls we've built to protect ourselves, no matter the danger that waits on the other side. There are no big or small adventures.
Even if I only went to Helavis and the Figol ice caps?
Think of it like this. When you sneaked out of town without the Abbey noticing, when you walked the land and compared it to your map, how did that make you feel?
It was scary, but fun. Exhilarating.
Then it was an adventure. The map you made within yourself is a treasure that's only yours.
Wow, my very own treasure.
What a nice little skit between the lads. What a nice little skit. There's another one. Well, you know, I don't want part 100 to be a lot of just doing inn skits. The inn skits will be there at any inn we go to, so we'll pick up some more later. I'm pretty sure you can never, like, lose the inn skits. They, like, stockpile, so we'll get more of them later. Don't worry about it. Hey, we're out here now. I don't think we'd been out here before. We definitely haven't, because I haven't gotten this. Thought we'd just step out here real quick and grab some stuff, and then we'll go see Grimoire and what she has to tell us. And then the next time we go to another town with an inn, we'll rest at that inn and get more inn skits as a result. Do. All right, Grimoire. What you got for me, girl? Did that say hawk roach? What the heck? Which way? That way. North Watchtower, I think, is where I'm supposed to be going, so right through here.
You said that Malakim can have familial ties, but what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever happened, I would protect her. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain and gave it to her as a lucky charm. Of course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
And then Aizen killed Magilu, and everyone was okay with it. Man, I love Aizen. Such a great character. Up we go. Ayo, Grimoire. Why do we have to come all the way up here to have this conversation?
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting song. I've already transcribed it. Would you read it aloud for us, child?
Okay. When the 8 malevolences overflow,
In the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples and restore them to time immemorial. 4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep beneath the earth, as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence, Innominat will use that power to bring an end to all. Is that it?
He's going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that what the Abbey is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Innominat?
No, Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Oh, that's the rest music. It means we're resting. Oh, hi, I'm here. Chatterista. I think that means we just hit 250 skits. Bienfu, what's even under that hat? That's a very inappropriate thing to ask a Norman. Where do you get off being so rude, eh? I'm sorry, I didn't know. Ugh. Sorokuro, why don't you speak in these and thous? Seems like it'd suit your character. Just not my style, I guess. Why do you speak the way you do? God, it's a very inappropriate thing to ask a witch. Did no one teach you basic manners? Sorry, I had no idea. Alright, well, you know. Head to the next Earth Pulse point. I thought there would be something else I needed to do first. That's the in-skit thing. We don't have to worry about that. Someone we have to talk to out here, probably Eisen or Eleanor, or both.
Hey, Laufey, Medissa let me sleep in her bed last night. She's warm for a snake lady.
That's great.
She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too.
What? I couldn't.
It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Wow, really? I want to see.
He's up at the observation tower.
Let's go see. Medissa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
I'm just glad Kamoana and Medissa are starting to feel better.
Yeah, they both still have a long way to go, but it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll find this place.
That's true, but still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therions before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
And we've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point. It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
But that's... All right. We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
Oh my goodness, Bienfu is getting eaten by that bird! He probably deserves it. Eastgand is up next, and I believe it might be the last character card child is there. Well, second to last. There's a final character card person, but I don't think it's a child, actually. I think it's like their dad or something. But he only shows up in a unique location that I can't remember if it's post-game only or not. It might even be post-game only. But it'll be the last character card child, and we have to beat all the character card childs to be able to challenge the master character card player when we get access to that location. And I bet you're about to give me another Class 4 island to go to. But Skit first.
When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle, Innominat shall reach out and bring an end to all.
So that song bothers you too?
No matter how many times I read it, I don't see any good in it.
Understanding that ancient tongue is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all actually means an end to all human suffering, for example.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in material to know anything for sure.
We need the other half of that book, or some other text on Innominat.
We don't have the time to search for it. Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
And don't forget that that book is just a copy. Whoever transcribed it might have made an error, too.
That's an unexpectedly sharp insight coming from you.
I'm an expert at errors. When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Didn't that cause a lot of problems?
Well, when she tried to cast a spell from one of the tomes, the spell exploded in her face. It's really her own fault, though. She told me to copy 100 books in 3 days! That's impossible!
Oh, how cruel!
Cruel is right! That witch is a real devil, I tell you! A slave driver!
Bienfu, let's go somewhere a little more private, shall we?
Miss Magilu!
Hush now. There's no need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment.
Bien!
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Molochim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her, I'm just...
Were you just trying to imitate her?
No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened, that sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make-or-break moment here.
All right. I think I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh... What do you think, Laphicet? Do I sound like her?
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it, I think.
Aw, you don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are.
You stay out of this, Bienfu!
Bien! The results to the fishing competition? Oh, I gotta know.
Not that I really care, but who ended up winning the fishing competition when we were trying to catch a Therion?
Man, that was a while ago. I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone remembers, all I fished up were octopus demons. We were competing over who would catch the Therion. Demons didn't count, so my score was 0-2.
No, the loss is mine, and I'm not giving it to you.
That's not just something you can up and decide like that. In fact, by fishing up those octopus demons, I put everyone in danger. That should count for negative points. I lost.
Who cares? It was all in fun.
I care. Every competition must have a winner and a loser, no matter what. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, I'm with Eisen on this one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Eisen, your curse would mean that the odds were stacked against you from the start. That doesn't make for a fair competition, does it?
Yeah, she's got a good point. We'll just have to settle the score some other way.
What can you guys do? Play cards? Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And I can play shogi, but I don't know chess.
Then what about arm wrestling? Would that work?
Whoa, whoa! Having a demon and a Moloch clasp hands is just asking for trouble with malevolence.
You're both adults, so why not a drinking contest?
That's it. If we have a drinking contest, we'll be able to compete on an even playing field.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll have the crew bring out the drinks.
Well, that's one way of resolving it, I suppose.
Whatever gets it done. I'm not gonna complain.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty snacks to go with all that alcohol, right?
Definitely. Let's go out and fish us some snacks.
Yeah, let's take out the little boat. We can even pick up where we left off our fishing competition.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
We were just about to finally resolve this mess. Why'd you have to go and stick your nose into it?
What? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything wrong!
Bien! Dude, I just love saying bien, man. Oh, why would you go fishing for snacks?
Hey, get this. I was out fishing the other day, when before I knew it, I'd wound up near a Class 4 island. Once I realized what was happening, I tried to turn the ship around, but then it got dark all around me.
Was it a sudden storm?
I wish. It was this great monstrous bird. Damn thing had wings big enough to cover up the whole blasted sky.
That sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
You think I'm lying? Then check it out for yourself. You just might not make it back alive.
A huge bird.
Time for the bird Class 4 islands, but first we gotta talk to Dial.
This island's really something. No way I'd want to go to prison here, but it'd make a great hideout. If I'm gonna be left in charge of this place, I'll turn it into the best hideout ever.
You're in charge?
Someone has to look after this place while you're all running around, maintaining the ships in the base, watching the prince and Medissa, keeping Kamoana company. I'll keep this place running ship-shape, so that you all can focus on looking for the Therions.
But those are just odd jobs anyone could do. You're a navigator. Isn't that a waste of your talents?
You dolt! These are important tasks! Someone's gotta do it! We've got another navigator, but is there anyone besides me that could handle all of this by themselves? Besides, ever since I lost my tail, my balance has been off. The seasickness is killing me!
That's your story and you're sticking to it? Tell the truth. You don't want to come because you're afraid you'll be hurt again.
No, that's not it at all.
Dial. Yo, it doesn't look like he's growing a new tail at all. Eleanor, you lied. How dare you? All right. I don't remember where... Oh, we're going to Taliesin because we're finally going to Eastgan for the first time, which means another new dire foe, which we might try to fight, assuming it's not like level 70 plus like that Lindworm was in the north. We gotta go back and fight that Lindworm at some point because I need whatever it drops. It drops a specific Ace Rider or whatever. But let's go do the Winged Quarter first. It's so snowy. I love snowy areas in video games. Ooh boy, look at those birdies. Caca! All right, chat, time for our fourth. I think this is the fourth Class 4 island.
I'll finish this quick.
These are, I mean, yeah, they are birds. They have wings. Never mind. I was about to be like, the first thing you're gonna have me fight on Bird Island is bats, but you know, they've got wings. They're weak to guns. They're birds. Yo, I'm at 5 BG because we have equipment that's been upgraded so much on us. We did not end up doing equipment work today because I think we're probably gonna do this. And after we're done with this Class 4 island, we'll probably wrap up for today. Because we should be at about the spot for part 100 to end. Get murdered. Thank you. Good job, team. Well done. Harpies. Definitely birds. Come here, you. You must die. The best part about doing this Class 4 island is we get to spam Laughing Raven. Laughing Raven! Nailed it. Oh no, the birds are all gathering around Mogulu. Whatever shall we do? Dude, I love Heaven's Wrath. We got some really good arts today, too, in today's stream. We got Heaven's Wrath and Cerberus Wave. Both very fun arts. I like them. Get out of here. I said, get out of here. I should kill something with a Mystic Art at some point. It's gonna be you.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Hey, let's just have... There's no, like, big enemy at the end of these, so let's just have everyone who can Mystic Art for funsies. See how high I can get this damage number. I don't know if Aizen or Laphicet have BG. Yo, 69? Nice!
The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Joining chaos! Chaos bloom!
I'm blooming!
Whatever comes next, this is just the first step! To kill you! Howling Dragon!
Ooh, we almost got to 100k. Ow, my feelings. Good job, team. Look at all these birdies. Caw-caw. You guys are weak to fire, aren't you? Pretty sure you are. Dude, I love how far Slagasoul goes. Look at how sick that was. Also, now Aizen's in place of Mogulu. I forgot that when you don't end the fight with those Mystic Arts, whoever you have do the Mystic Art actually does switch in. Totally forgot about that part. Laughing Raven. Get these stupid... I don't like this bat wave. Get the bats done. Finish off all the bats. Move me on to other birds that are more fun to fight. There goes you. It's just this one dude. Look at that triple move from my boy Rokuro. Hello. Oh, you guys are made of paper mache. These harpies are probably a little bulkier. What are they weak to? Nice. Should not have hit R2 on instinct there, but too little too late. Get grounding struck. Dude, they are still going. So many dang birds. I better get something good from this one. Oh, I thought that was the end, dang it. There's even more. How many of you could there possibly be? Look at all those chickens. Oh, you're bulky. Oh yeah, level 48, that'd do it. very glad to have Cerberus Wave. Come here, you. Stop guarding. You know what? Goodbye. See you later, sucker. Nailed it. You guys are weak to Earth. Come on. Go away. How long could you possibly last here? These things again? How many times do I have to kill these weird glowing green ones? Oh, also, I got really low on souls without meaning to. When did that happen? There we go, I fixed it. We're good now, we're good now. Come on, birdie. Not today. Dude, I'm a gamer. Built different canonically. There we go, there we go. Just keep the Heaven's Wrath going. Oh, ending on Laughing Raven. It doesn't get any better than that. Hey, Pure White Veil is done. That's awesome. Spiritoso and Agitato. We got 2 new ribbons there for Eleanor. And we got a Force Ring. I think we already had a Force Ring, but whatever. Anything for Velvet to wear? No, nothing new. May as well put on the Feldspar garment. It actually is a lot more balanced defensively for us right now. Not bad, not bad. You're still working on this. What do those new ones do? Art Attack +8 is fantastic, and Agitato is capability versus beasts, which is fine. Not bad. Finally done with this halberd. You have like 3 weapons to master. You never did the Amber Spear. It's very fancy looking. That only needs 85, so let's do it. You'll have more capability against armored. Then we'll probably get your burning capability just because it's the fastest to level up. And then we'll get the attack +8, which will take a while, but will be very worthwhile. All right, great stuff. We're starting to get to a point where we don't have as much equipment as we need to master right now. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll work it out later. All right, so our destination right now is Taliesin, but I've only got a couple of minutes here, so I don't really want to go to Taliesin. Drop me a Port Cadnix. We haven't been here in ages. Oh, you know what we actually do need to do around here? Oh, we have a little thing there. Something we actually need to do in this general area is we have to get all of these. We need to go back through this area and get all of the... We're about to end stream, so I'll do the expedition last. We need to go back through these other areas back here that lead to... Whatchamacallit? Oh, you know what? This is probably... Is it you that I'm talking to? Hello, gold chest. Simple ribbon. We got a lot of hidden gems for equipment. Where's this exclamation mark actually at? But this exclamation mark is probably putting on a show for Magilu shenanigans. Ooh, baby. Definitely what I want to do is I want to try and get this, I don't know if we want to use the Amphibole Blade long term. It's a huge attack up, which is nice. It doesn't give a secondary stat, but ooh, baby, the attack up is nice. So we can, like, use these Amphibole belts to get more Amphibole stuff to level this up and give Velvet an even better setup for it. Yeah, now it's level 5, so it gives us the BG buff on its own, which is pretty great. I don't know if we're gonna... It's only rarity 8. I don't know if we're gonna have Velvet use this, like, super long term, but it can definitely last us a while. And then... I really don't know if I want to keep the Cassandra Sash, is the main thing. I think I'd rather give... Like, the Sash is Velvet's main way of getting magic attack up, but she doesn't really need magic attack as far as I can tell. So I think I really want to, like, switch off of the Cassandra Sash to something that gives magic attack up and also another stat, like magic defense right here, would be really nice. So this Edelweiss Sash, actually, Break Soul Power plus 10%. Might become 20% as we upgrade it more. Yeah, it does. Yeah, plus 30%. Hit it again. Look at that. Art attack increased by 1.1 times. Yeah, so that's, like, way better for Velvet now as her default Sash. At least for the time being. And that puts her at plus 9 total and we need to get her to plus 20 to get that default soul. And of all the characters that I care about getting the default bonuses of combined equipment on, Velvet is of course the most important because I play as Velvet. So she's definitely the one that I really want to get bonus stuff on. Anyways, I don't know where this exclamation mark is. Oh, it's this Nordal. It's the black Nordal. All right, we'll pick that up next time, because I don't want to go through any skits or anything, because it's time to wrap up for today. That's the end of part 100. When we come back next time, really quickly, we need to look at our expedition thing, and I also want to talk to the Code Red guy real quick. Are there any new Code Reds that I should know about? You do have a new request. Moon Baying Wolf at the Figol Ice Caps. Level 49. Increases the drop rate of equipment worn by the character on normal mode or higher. Okay, so it makes it more likely to drop the equipment you currently have so that you can then boost that equipment even higher. So if you're using an amphibole weapon, it's more likely for that weapon to drop. That way you can then dismantle it to get more fragments that you need to upgrade what you're currently using. So that's actually, that doesn't seem that good at first glance, but if you know how to do enhancing and dismantling and whatnot, that's actually really useful. So we need to go back to Figol Ice Caps next time to get that. Let me see what we got on the expedition. Did we unlock the new area?
Our scout ship has returned.
Eleanor, make that a 3. Triple win, let's go. Perfect. Almost level 13. We did find the Crystal Iron Sea. Drifting through these waters is an ancient ship large enough to be mistaken for an island. Its origins are lost even to the native or Asoran tribe. I don't know what this is a reference to.
Scout ship.
There are so many Tales of games I just don't know the reference to in the ship thing. All right, yeah, we will wrap up here for today. We come back next time. We'll pick up that Nordal. We're also going to go back through... How do I open the world map? We're also going to go down through, you see these other 3 areas down low here that go further down from Port Cadnix. We're also going to go to those and get the board ability from them, because we need to get the board in every area to get a fancy skit and all that. So I want to do that in the playthrough. So we'll do that. Then we'll go to Taliesin and mess around in Eastgan and proceed through the game there. And yeah, and we'll also do a lot more enhancing and whatnot next time. I want to try and get a good weapon for Aizen, and I need to get one good thing of equipment up to level 5 or so for everyone, so they have that BG buff by default. And then hopefully we can go even further from that to eventually get them equipment that gives them bonus souls. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that will be all for today. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed part 100. If you want to catch streams live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way, and I'll see you in the future for part 101 onward. Until then, farewell.